Yeah. Uh, this is a strange interaction, all right? You can also do this, which look,
Oh, the eyes.
yeah, you can never look around. There we go. This is basically the same with the rest of the cast. So every girl that has basically what they're called recollection lobbies will have these features. Of course, they're all different, but their mechanics are the same. You can head pat them, or you can pet them. I don't know how you call them, but yeah. Uh, or you can just do this. Kind of fun to
It's
play
su-
around.
it's such a weird thing to be implemented. I'm not gonna lie. This is like it feels like there's no point to
It's just for fun, actually.
it.
Oh my goodness. So, you
Just
may be wondering who's the main character in this game. Can you take a guess?
is it how?
No, obviously not. How can I headpat her?
I don't know. So what you as the player, or is it the or
Mm,
is it the other girl that we saw up front with like those weird
you as the
ears?
player, you are pretty close. Keep going. Yes, you are in fact kind of basically the player, but there is a guy
The
that's
character that you
a
play
character
with.
that you play as.
Yeah,
He's
that,
told
that
someone.
that's what I meant.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's true. Now I give you clues. Is he a human or not?
I'm just gonna throw no because that's such a weird question, but sure.
Nah, you're wrong. Actually, he's a human. Now,
Damn, I was gonna go with a robot.
the reason why I questioned that, which is weird for me to ask, why is he a human, right? The thing about this world, no one's technically a human here by any means. How do I say this? He's the only normal human in the entirety of the city. He is an outsider of the city, technically speaking. Get what I mean?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So, who is he? You play as a guy known as Sensei, or in this case, your username. But they call you Sensei. Just like how in Genshin they call you Traveler, right?
Yeah.
That's
The
essentially
name that they
here.
give you.
Yeah, that's essentially here as well. Now, Sensei is basically. I'll give you a tiny bit of the plot. Basically, Sensei is transported into this world. That's why he's an outsider, and he has no memories whatsoever on why he's here. A vice president of the city, kinda basically, met him as she was the one who technically summoned him in a way. So Sensei woke up, no memories at all, but the vice president gave him some, I guess, TLDR, essentially, of what's going on and why you're here in the first place, and explain more in detail afterwards. You are essentially a guide or a teacher to these girls known as students. Yes, they're students. See this?
Students with guns. Okay.
Yep. No,
Do you
because
know? I got a question though.
yeah.
Before you go ahead, do you know what type of school it is?
What?
Like, what type of school is? That's my question.
There are different types of academies, but all academies have guns. So that's already out of the question. But there are different types of academies. The academies themselves are massive though, because Kibotos is country sized for a city. Yes, it's that big.
Oof.
It's a huge city. And you know the funny thing is, academies are city sized to town sized. That's how big academies are in this game, or in this world at
That,
least.
that's creepy as hell. Imagine being school constantly. Oof.
Now, of course, we have the main buildings. Obviously, of course, you don't wanna. You were wondering like, where the fuck are we gonna go? Of course, there's the main building, but otherwise, yeah, their territories are city-sized. The main buildings are in the center part of that territory, so it's all good. At least they know one place that they can go to. Now, I believe there are 8 academies. I can't name every single one, but they are all pretty unique. The two oldest ones are Gehenna and Trinity. Now, why do you think they may be the oldest ones? Come on, give us an answer.
Oh god, you're making me think here.
Uh,
Uh, I've got no idea, man. I'm
I'll give you a clue.
blank.
There, like Sensei is the only human in this game, so there
Oh,
is about races here.
wait. So they're not all humans. Like when you say not humans, you mean like aliens?
They're not aliens, perhaps, but they're not human either. This is a
Okay,
humanoid.
so like an elf? Just
There's no.
spitballing it.
Well, you're close. There is some elf people here, but come on now.
Okay, what? We're not talking about like half human, half animal kind of stuff. I don't know the actual the proper term is the one
No.
for like Ari from League of Legends.
You can
You
call
know the
them let's say like there's demon race, there's how do I say this? There's also beast folk, etc. Those things.
yeah.
The
So
half human,
beast folk.
half stuff, yeah.
Yeah, beast focus was what I was getting at. I didn't know I don't know if there was like an actual term for that. I didn't want to fucking just say furry either because that doesn't seem right.
Yeah, no, that doesn't sound right either. Yeah, yeah. All right. Do you have an idea?
Nah, no clue, man.
All
I'm still
right.
clueless. This
Uh,
this is brand new for me.
yeah,
This
yeah,
this
yeah.
whole
I know, I
world is
know.
just
It's interesting, isn't it? It's a city, imagine a country-sized city and city-sized territory academies. Why
yeah.
is it that big? So, I guess I'll explain it to you now. So the two academies, these two oldest academies are Gehenna and Trinity. Gehenna is where mostly demon race people reside. Meanwhile, in Trinity, it's angels. Now you see the reason why
Angels.
they're the oldest of the academies.
Okay.
So yeah, it's demons and angels. Now there are other academies, although there are some unique ones because there's also like a Japanese like academy where it's mostly beast folk with like fox, cats. Well, not cats. I wouldn't say raccoons, but you know the drill. Like animals
I,
from the Japanese,
I,
yeah.
I yeah, I got the idea with that
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
And other stuff that you may know. Oh yeah, there's also a unique one, the latest academy known as Millennium Academy, where it's mostly human-like characters are there because they're all high tech and shit. Yeah, that's the latest one. Of course, the latest fucking academy that's created is all about the high tech shit. What could it not been, right?
Of course.
So yeah, now regarding the students, what makes them so unique? Why are they not exactly humans? Because look, if you look at this girl right here, she looks literally like a human, right? Yes,
Yeah.
you can't tell a difference between like.
Oh, hold up! I can see it. She's got a horn and black hair at the back,
Oh my god, you actually see it. Damn it. Okay, you got it.
and I can see the halo floating. Just like okay, I see it. She's the demon one, isn't it? Part demon.
You are right. Yes, he is a part of the demon race. Yes, there we fucking go. There we go. Damn, you actually got it correctly. And you didn't even question why does she have a halo for being a demon.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, I didn't even question it. Is she like half and half? Well,
No, no, no.
fully
Let me
one, fully one,
explain. Every student has a halo, so it doesn't matter what race you are.
but- Okay.
It just makes you unique on the looks of your, depending on what you are, basically. So in
Alright.
her case, she has a very unique one. But I'll explain more once we get into the student part. There we go. Let's go to here. Meet the students. There are a lot of them. A lot, I meant. Scroll around, and you see that all of them have their individual
Oh, what
halos.
in the hell?
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
She's part of the fallen angel race. Fallen
Uh-huh.
angel. You see a reason why she's a fallen angel.
Yeah. Dude, she's staring into the soul. Holy hell.
There she is.
And she's got a lever action. What is that, a shotgun?
Yeah, she's double shotgun barrels.
It looks like one of those Winchester lever action gun.
Don't worry though, there is actually something pretty funny for her. All right. So the thing is about her, since we already are talking about her, she may look terrifying, but she's good in heart. Essentially, she has no sanity, but she's actually a good person.
She
That's
has morals. That's the important part.
now. Before I go any further, you know how in Princess Connect, almost every girl loves the DMC in that game. Yeah,
Yeah.
in this game, can you take a guess what happens here as well?
I mean, an area full of just females, from what I can tell. Yeah, this is, and you're the only what
You're the only human male in the game. Yes.
Yeah, the only human male. Yeah, I can see what
This is
going.
even worse actually because at least in Princess Connect there's actual humans there that are males as well. In this, you are literally the only human male in the entirety of the city, and the city is country sized, mind you.
Yeah, that's
So now you know the context. Let's take in Princess Connect, but take it to the extreme. But yeah, it's
that's cool. I
oh,
love these designs though.
some of the
There's some
characters.
good ones.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Some of them are 3 stars, some of them are 2 stars, some of them are 1 stars. So yeah, it's the same rules for Princess Connect: 1 star, 2 star, 3 star for the character gachas.
All right.
Scroll a bit more, and then everything else I don't own. So let's get over to the character that you saw from the selection screen, right? You want to check her out. This is her, Hina.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that I was not expecting her to be like that kind of style. Is that a sword? No, that is not a sword.
That is not a sword. That is an M42, basically a
MG.
massive machine gun. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, as you see, MG42. That's actually even says MG.
I'm guessing MG stands for like
Machine gun.
Okay.
Machine gun.
Yeah.
Machine gun. So this machine gun is pretty large, right? I mean, obviously it's a machine gun. Now, actually, her size is actually relatively small. She's one of the tiniest characters in the game. I'm not joking. Look at her height.
4'7". She's a dwarf. Holy hell. Okay.
17 years old. It says everything. Just similar to what was again? Princess Connect. They have their own profiles and story as well.
Yeah.
Okay, now here's the cool thing is that oh yeah, I guess I have to talk about Halos now. So what are Halos in this game? In game and in lore, of course. So Halos are essentially how do I say this? They're basically what makes them superhuman.
Okay.
Yes. Without these halos, they're basically like a man, like us. Like they're as weak as us. Otherwise though, if they have the halo, they're basically superhumans. They're essentially bulletproof and also strength beyond any human capacity can do. So yeah, superhuman, literally. Now, I do not now in the game's lore there is not an origin. There's no lore about the origin of the halo. Why everyone has a halo here is unknown yet. But
Okay.
halos are essentially their life. If they
Funny,
don't
'cause
have
I was actually gonna ask about it.
yeah, if they don't have halos, again, they're as weak as us and they're vulnerable. That's when they're vulnerable, essentially. Yeah, funny, right? Their vulnerable part is when we're us, basically. We're as weak as them. If we're, humans. Yeah. It's a bit weird to say, but yeah. Without these halos, they won't be that strong. But thanks to them, they are extremely powerful. And that is the reason why these students can use a gun. Why? So, I mean, they're tough. Super tough. In fact, a military soldier is nothing to them.
Just a schoolgirl whooping your ass in your military training.
So the thing is, think about like this. Alright, you see this girl. I'm gonna check. See this girl? Shoot her with a pistol. That's gonna deflect her body off. That's gonna deflect from her body. I'm not joking.
Dude, she actually has a target on the back of her head as a halo. That's gotta be a subtle hint. That's funny.
Oh yeah, she's a tank. As you can see, tank front.
God, she doesn't even look like a tank. She just looks. Yeah, this game is so interesting.
Oh my God, I knew you would react like this.
it's something. 4'11". She's almost as small as the other one.
Yep. Her age, 15 years old. Yeah, these guys aren't old at all, by the way. They are high school at best. Yeah, they're high school students, mostly. Some are middle school, actually. And
15-year-old just going around just destroying everything. Nice.
don't worry, they're good people. They won't destroy without reason. So hobbies, you can actually check hobbies. Her hobbies is romanticizing and meditation. Well, okay, well that was an obvious one for her. Anyways, let's head back to Nina. So again, each girl has races, but I don't believe races do not. I don't believe races matter under size and strength. I believe they're the same. It's just their traits, I guess, is the different one. How they act could be different, probably. I'm not sure with that because honestly, Halos is really they're all about. Really, it's all about that Halo, man. Otherwise, though, I'd say the aesthetics are pretty cool, though. Especially
Yeah,
this.
I gotta admit, overall the characters look pretty cool.
Sadly, I can't make her. I can't show her you the fucking full model of this character because if I do so, it will look like this.
That's fine.
But yeah, that's her
Not
full
that bad.
model. Just go sideways, and there we have it. That's her right there.
Yeah, that's
She actually has wings on her back. In fact, if you noticed, very
yeah.
thin
I did
wings.
notice that they're very thin.
However,
Like
those
plants.
now, no, don't underestimate those wings. By the way, those wings can grow 4 times her length. She can expand them. I'm not joking. One of her active skills shows an example of that where her her wings can go to a wingspan of 20 feet. And she's 4'7".
4'7". Yeah, her wings are just like massive, and then there's this like, oh my god, it's a plane. It's like, no, it's this tiny girl flying in the air.
Oh, actually, regarding flight, they actually can't exactly fly properly, from what I've heard.
Uh,
But they can use it as a leap, a jump boost.
okay, interesting.
This girl, particularly in the official manga, yes, there's a manga of this, jumped from road to rooftop 3 stories high in one jump. And, well, killed the target. Well, not killed the target, knocked out the target in one go. Now, that's being said though, the example I'm giving you is a character that is among the top 10 strongest students in the entirety of the city. So, yeah. Now I think you know why she's in the top 10, right? Just from her looks. Like, look how simple a bulletproof character is. And look at her.
Yeah, she definitely looks like she stands out, so she's got to mean something, right?
Yes. Now, a lot of the characters that stand out tend to be much more terrifying than yeah, no, it's not Dan. It's actually picture perfect. They're terrifying and they're actually terrifying. That being said,
mean-
though, 4'7", would you be terrified
Sleep.
by it? Also, her hobbies include sleeping, rest, and relaxation. There is a reason
yeah.
behind that, though. You can read her profile, actually. Read it.
Okay, head prefect of the academy. Oh, prefect team, right? Head
Yeah.
prefect, not perfect. That's misread. Somewhat aloof and considers almost everything.
We are recording this, so you may read it. Oh, well.
Somewhat aloof and considers almost everything a bother and a chore, but is still every bit the head prefect of the prefect team when it comes to rules and regulations. Her general response.
Hey, hold on. There we go.
Her general response to most things is so annoying. but she's ruthless and decisive when it comes to matters on the battlefield. Feared and respected by the enemies of Gehenna.
And Gehenna is the Demon Academy, hence the reason behind that.
Alright, that's pretty cool. She's a third year prefect team. Okay.
Yes, sir. So yes, as you can see, feared and respected by the enemies of Gehenna. You know what the funny thing is? She's not even like the president of the academy, of her academy, but the president of her academy fears her.
Oh. That means she must be pretty strong then.
Top 10 strongest in the entire city, like I said. So yeah, that is one terrifying student right there. Do you want to know her feats on actual like lore wise?
Alright. Yeah.
She got shot by a modified sniper rifle, headshot point blank, did not feel it actually make her it actually didn't make her feel anything. She actually just said that, like, "Oh, there you are." So she was like trying to find this sniper dude. The sniper guy sniped her, and actually that's where she realizes, "Oh, that's where you are."
Imagine that. Your best defense is doing nothing.
So the only reason she noticed that sniper was because she got shot by it. She did felt it. She felt like, you know, like a sound that just popped in their head. She did.
But it didn't really make her go, "Oh, that's her." It's like, "No, oh, there you are."
Yeah,
Hi,
that's
friend.
what she said. That's what she said in the official manga. She looked up for a bit. She didn't move her head, by the way. She looked up with her pupils and said, "Oh, there you are."
Fucking menacing.
Imagine, bro, a modified sniper rifle bullet shot through her head. It deflected, didn't do anything, and stared at you.
Yeah, it'd be kind of creepy, wouldn't it? You just be like, fuck.
Oh
What do
yeah,
I do now?
and that was actually when she jumped and did that rooftop. Yeah, that was it. She jumped rooftop, boom, dead. Oh, knocked out. Poor, poor guy. It's not even a guy. It's another girl, but much weaker than her. Obviously,
Apparently
I mean,
just bullet the bloody head, and she's fine with it.
yeah, there's some crazy feats you would never understand how, but it's thanks to their halos again. But again, do keep in mind that that not everyone is as strong as her. Again, she's top 10. Someone can take, like, let's say 10 bullets, 20 bullets. They can be very durable at average. Like, imagine this. An average student in this world can tank bullets upon bullets, even an explosive right in the face, and can still survive that without dying. Now imagine this girl.
Yeah,
See
she's
the-
probably take a few bloody tank shots. And she's like, just rubs it off. She's like, no, I'm all good.
Yeah. Now that's where superhuman really goes in. I mean, yeah, I mean no human would survive a point blank modified shot in the fucking head. She didn't felt it. She actually just made it as a notification like, "Oh yeah, that's where she are." God, that has to be humiliating though, bro. And the reaction of the other girl that sniped her, like, that had no effect on her. Effect on-
I mean, to be fair, I'll probably have the same reaction.
Oh god. So yeah, you truly know how important halos are for these girls. Without them, they would basically die like a normal soldier in real life. Get shot once in a vital spot, they die. But in this case, nope. Headshots, not a big problem. They can survive that. And especially the stronger girls. So yeah, that's how halos work in this game. Oh, more things to know about regarding the halos. If they sleep, the halos turn off. That's when they're vulnerable. Like, their halos generally turn off when they sleep. But another trick they can do is they can fake sleep. Is when they fake sleep, that means it doesn't turn off. So you can know that they're fake sleeping. They're not unconscious. They're awake when their halos are on. So you know very well, like, oh, this guy is not asleep.
Can't bamboozle some fucker. Funny.
Yeah, so that's essentially how it goes. Now, you may be wondering, are they invincible? You know you know the answer. Are they really
I mean,
invincible?
No, not really. I mean, they're tanky, but there's gotta be a limit, right?
Yes, you're right. Of course. Now, although these halos are insane, they actually like made the death rate on the entirety of the city like point zero 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 whatever the fuck you can say. It's very low, thanks to these halos. So, but still, there's a very big reason that there's a limit here. So, if they take too much damage, they'll actually go unconscious. They'll go unconscious, and that's where their halos will turn off. So once they're unconscious, you can kill them now.
Okay.
Now, another way for them to die is if they keep resisting. They refuse to be unconscious. Like, actually, they can do that. Some people, some tough ones here, that can do that. Try to best, and at that point, they're actually starting to take genuine damage. If they do that, they are actually starting to take genuine damage because that's the limit of their halos capabilities of protecting them.
Of course, that makes sense.
Yep. So that is essentially how halos work. They're basically bulletproof until at a maximum point. And depending on the student, of course, it gets stronger. Aside from the fact that not only are they super tough, they're super strong. You know what I said about our guy Sensei being human?
Yeah.
He can't. If you were to do an arm wrestling challenge with any of these girls, Sensei will lose within a split second. They're just that strong.
Does you as the character get like a halo as well? Just so you know, fucking get
No,
Easter
you
egg.
don't have a halo, my guy. You are seriously just a human.
You're just like, nope. Guess I need protection.
Yeah, don't worry. He has a high-tech tablet with a girl named Arona. I'll show you Arona. This is Arona right here. This is her.
uh, okay.
So inside the tablet is Arona. So what does Arona do? She's a guide to Sensei, obviously, and helps out some things. That she's actually inside of a tablet, like some kind of interesting looking tablet. A very high-tech one, obviously. She's there. It's known as a shitem chest. Now, if you say shitem, it will actually uncensor shit. So, very interesting. So it will say blank temp chest. Very funny. So when when you have to say shitem chest, you have to actually like censor it by yourself to not get censored.
Wow. Okay.
It's kind of like some things that I mean, yeah, it's normal censoring. Anyways, what does Arona do? Aside from guiding, she also acts as a protection for Sensei. When danger comes, she creates a barrier.
Oh, okay.
As
So
long as she has energy, though.
yeah.
This barrier is technically limitless as long as she has energy. Technically limitless. Technically, if she has energy. Again, the limitless part is a bit vague. But there is, yeah. Once she runs out of energy, that barrier shuts down. And that's where Sensei is vulnerable. So yeah, that's how it works for him. Because he doesn't have a halo, so obviously he can't be super strong, super tough on his own. He has to have someone to protect him. That's
Yeah, of
Arona.
course.
And then of course you have the students to protect him whenever they're around.
Shoot out a signal flare. I need assistance.
That's quite the cycle. That's quite the cycle. And he's very important, so obviously protection is a must for Sensei.